Be advised, all units be advised. We got a barricaded subject situation. Gun! 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 Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Gun! He's got a gun. He's held in here. Send me additionals right now. Send me additionals. I'm just at the exit of Braddock Tunnel. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. It is 2:43 p.m. February 10th. 2021. I hope everyone's had a fantastic day today. We're gonna get into some Minecraft today. We're gonna be doing a little tour for those of you who missed the tours. I just wanted to do some stuff. The server is quite dead at the moment, so we're gonna play this. Unfortunately, even if I wanted to stream the game I was talking about yesterday, I can't for more than 2 reasons at this point. But it's fine, because we're gonna take 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour to really go through this build and really talk about it, because this is amazing. You've seen the thumbnail. That is the rendered version of an older version of this. Now what we're looking at here today is the new version, and don't worry about this. This is just a tree palette here, which is any tree you see, I will dictate otherwise, but any tree you see I did not make. All right, the person who made this didn't mind if credit was given or not, so unfortunately I do not remember their name. But what I could do, just so everyone, you know, I want to give them credit where credit's due. The person who did make this tree palette, who I am using, is called Xlit. So EXSILTIT. It's on the Planet Minecraft page. 370 custom trees. Did not care about credit. Absolute mad laugh. But this is Aeanoth Kingdom in its new form. This I don't think this has been shown on stream yet, because not only is well, this a thing, but also well, this is all a thing as well. I haven't showed this in a while. There's a lot going on here. Jesus Christ. The next few streams might be going through a lot of this stuff, just touring it, showing you guys it. There are dedicated videos, but I'm supremely lazy right now, so I'd rather just do this. So, welcome to the main bridge, the main area. We have our Soul Defender here, Aeanoth's Blade. He is the person represented by this flag here. Let me turn down the music just a tad. Aeanoth's Blade is represented by this little custom flag here. And here's Aeanoth's Blade himself, just sitting here menacingly. And then you can see some of the victims of Aeanoth's Blade who have, you know, made the plunge. This place originally was littered with bodies, but I had to remove them for a numerous amount of reasons. If I just look in this direction, you can see some of the cool things I was able to do with World Painter. As much as I would love to say I placed this by hand, I didn't. No sane man would believe that this was placed by hand, but it's amazing. I wish I could do this with World Edit, but I can't. I haven't figured out how. But we come up to our front bridge here, and this is like our main entryway. Now, the more keen viewers may say, well, Jeremy, you know, why don't, like, let's say it's a attacking army, why don't they just come in through here, or, you know, climb this, like, obviously Minecraft climbable mountain? The thing is like, when you're representing stuff in Minecraft, you don't need it to be, like, completely like, oh my god, the character can't climb up there, that means no one can. Or if the character can't climb it, it means everybody can. The same applies to ice. Like, this is, like, really shitty formed ice. Any amount of people who were to come here, they would just fall through. That's just plain simple. Alright, and they could also swim. That would not be good for them, Let me turn down my chunks. I'm feeling a little bit of frames. Anyway, so it's basically the way this whole thing is designed, and once again, disregard the tree palette, but the way this thing is solely designed is to funnel every attacking army in through this bridge, or, you know, they'd have to come out through here, which, you know, I'll get into that later and why that's difficult. And also, let me go ahead and turn off my night vision. I'm gonna have to get the command back, though. Just so when we need it, we got it. Alright. So yeah, Fatal Funnel. Now, in the past, there's a little bit of lore here. I've done a bit of writing on this, and this music's still a little bit loud. I've done a little bit of writing on this specifically, but in the past this bridge was blown up. This part here specifically, that's why it's like you can see everything's like really cracked stones. You can kind of see like where the markings of where the bridge was rebuilt. Now, hindsight's 2020. If they rebuilt it, it should be like the most new thing of the build. But you know, cracked stone looks really cool, so I wanted to represent it like that. But it was blown up because they had too much, like they could not defend the bridge, which is funny considering like how good of a Fatal Funnel. So it was blown up in a last-ditch effort, and then, you know, anybody climbing across would have to be in makeshift stuff. So it was easier to defend the kingdom that way. Now we come to our front gates. These walls I'm pretty proud of. This is a sole new design of walls that I hadn't done before this point. Mind you, I built this a while ago. But yeah, these walls are really cool. These towers are really cool. We have these little archer slits. Having a little bit of trouble talking. So archer slits like that and that. And then we usually have these things filled with guards. But since all this stuff is rather new on this world, I haven't fully filled out like all the dummy positions yet because it does add a lot of lag. It's like a funnel thing. And then we have our polar colors here with these holes for just, you know, if for some reason this thing breaks out, it will help with like slaughtering them. It's supposed to be like a gatehouse, but it's not a fully functional gatehouse, unfortunately. It was a failure design, but I'm happy with it. Now we come into the main thoroughfare. Now, I'm very proud the way this thing looks. Now, I do need to mention the inspiration here. I'd say it's about like a... If we're going to go like 10 out of 10 is like a direct copy, 1 is your own work. Like, this place is inspired like maybe a 3 or 4. Alright? And even then, like, that 4 is more of a 3. There is an inspiration here. Critical Role's Whitestone was an inspiration here. With the tree as a centerpiece of the kingdom. But honestly, that was it. Because this was what Whitestone looked like in my mind. But it's not actually how it looks like. So that's why I say I give it a 3 instead of a 4. We have some stables here. These are very basic. Very, very basic. But I do like the lighting, you know. Stables are not my strong suit, but it's a stables. Like, it's not supposed to look anything crazy. We have a little shed here. By the way, I do need to mention the amount of mods that are going on here. This is a mod. You can see snow on staircases. Like, there is a lot of mods going on here. I'd love to give you a mod list. In fact, I have one. Haha! Give me a second. Mod list. It might be like missing like 3 mods, but I did do a drive. Let me get that in the chat. Mod list. Let me see. Yeah, this should be, it's pretty close. It's missing a few things, but for now, it should be able to work. I'm gonna post it on my other channel. You'll see World of Vaggurum come up. That's the channel that that's the dedicated YouTube channel for this. That should be it, right? If it's gonna post. Oh, I can't post links. Mod. Thank you. Oh, I need to switch anyway. Son of a bitch. I hate that I can't do mod stuff through, or sorry, I can't manage that shit through through Streamlabs. It's so annoying. Through Streamlabs. There we go. All right. So yeah, there's the mod list there. You should be able to just click that link, and it'll bring you to all the active mods. Some of the inactive mods I'm just going to quickly remove, like Blood Magic. But yeah, that should be up to date. Nearly, anyway. I added like 3 more mods. I'll get back to it. Like, specifically the mod that this is, the snow stair mod. That's specifically called Snow Magic or Magic Snow or some shit. Anyway, tangent over. Let's get back to it. So, that's some small stuff over there. We have these like little lantern posts. Let me show you what that looks like at night. I think it's very well lit, which is kind of the point, you know? Everything looks really nice. We have our water well here and a few glitches with our thing. A little water well here. We got our buckets. We got some water vials. And, oh yeah, I didn't copy all this over, huh? Yeah. Unfortunate. It's supposed to go down pretty far. And there is a bucket at the bottom. Or was. Then we have our big tree here. Let me represent that by going to fucking daytime. Nice tree. That's my Google Doc. I wanted night vision so I can really show this shit off. There we go. So yeah, very nice tree. I wish I could say I designed it, but once again I didn't. But the person who did, which I've already highlighted them at the start of the stream, did a fantastic fucking job. These trees are so goddamn nice. So goddamn nice. And then we get into, like, you know, the main area, the center square, if you will. We have our Courageous Tome, which is where our, like, miscellaneous selling stuff is, you know. Just some stuff here. This does need a redesign, I'll admit. But for now, it's fine. We have an Alchemist, and if you are part of the lucky few, you probably saw me build this at one point. Just a little Alchemist thing here. Once again, that thing's pretty outdated, I'll be honest. Then we have, this is like the most up-to-date version of my building style, where we actually get into some really detailed stuff. Very pleased the way this worked out. So you can kind of see, like, this build in itself is a timepiece in itself. It has a lot of detail work in it, and compared to the 2 buildings I just showed you, it's night and day. We come into the inn, and I think this is the mix of the 2. The old style of, like, Minecraft, placing tables and shit, and also a mix of a few mods. You know, a few cards, really add to the realism. Mugs. Which, fun fact, these mugs are empty, right? I have a mod called Drink Beer. Right here. And I could just do this. Super cool. I love dainty mods like that. Also, you can see a few of the things that I had to custom change myself for the look. So you can see how this is all old Minecraft textures, and then everything else is NAP, which is the texture pack I'm using textures, which is fantastic. I hate that I did try to change this, but I can't. It's sad. Wait. Oh, that kind of like splits off a little bit. That's interesting. I didn't notice that. Have a little staircase here. It's always nice to have a corner staircase, and we have like a little better looking area, kind of like a VIP area, you know, using more space for less tables, kind of thing. And then another bar. You see, it seems a little bit gauche, I think is the word, or, you know, wasting time. Wow, it looks amazing. Or sorry, wasting space, but it's worth it for the goal. Damn, I really haven't looked at a tower like this. Damn, that really just fucking stands out. I love that. I might even build another one of those. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. We have some houses. If you watched my if you watched my tour of Draken Castle, you will recognize these houses. These are very similar. Once again, old build style. A part of me wants to go ahead and like go into all these houses and revamp them and all that, but there are 80. There's 80 of these houses all over the place, and it's not a chance. It's not happening. I think this is one of the redesigned ones, and it is. This is what I would be able to do now, and they are beautiful. One tip I'll say to the people who are playing Minecraft and you're like, you know, always looking for improvement, myself included. When you're working with restricting your own space, like here, it can look bad, right? I understand like the want to like kind of like split everything up, but if you keep everything open, it looks so much better. It looks so much better, especially if you have these like little like rafters and shit like that. Like, utilize that space, make it look a lot better. We have like a little closet there. The mods help, but specifically here, this bed isn't mods. Well, this specific pillar is, but everything else, like you could have done this. You could have done this. Really nice. Not my design of a bed, by the way. That's Trixie Blocks. I can't design a bed for shit. There's many things that I can't do that I've left other people to be able to do. We'll move along. Let's go ahead and let's head up here to our little barracks area. Now, funnily enough, I did recently download a mod that adds chains, but unfortunately it had some weird conflicts. Oh, it had some weird conflicts with going into the nether and coming out. But I had like these really cool chains that actually like had physics and everything. It was really sick. But these are imitating that. And then our little drawbridge here, and we head up. Everything's obviously filled with snow, riddled with snow. And we come up to our like our little barracks area, I guess you could say. So this is where a part of our army stays, you know. And I think there's a warranting for like expanding this in the future. Like, and if I were to do that, I'd take out this section here, and I'd just make this all military camps. That's actually a really cool idea. I might do that in the future. But for now, we just have our small army, because to defend a place like this, like, it's more location, because this is very strong. This is very strong. The mountains, very strong, right? There are weaknesses, and I'll show you them later. But right now, very, very strong build, and plus that requires knowing shit. We have our waterfall over here. Song's a little bit distracting. We have our little waterfall over here. It's always nice to have something, you know, unique like this. I think this waterfall, when it comes to design, could be done better. And if I were to say anything to someone who was building something like this, is make it taper a little less harshly. You can see it, like, it goes off, what, 4 blocks? Make it do fucking 10, you know? Go crazy with it. Also, my frames are, like, getting wrecked here. Maybe it's Chrome fucking me up. We have a little garden over here. Just a little bit of additional design. These are like the unnecessary low impact designs that are really nice when you kind of just look around. The snow kind of looks weird with the flowers, I'll admit, but it is what it is. Coming into the one of the more main events is going to be one of the things I built on stream, in fact, and that is the garden. Love the fucking garden. Let me get some milk on. The garden is such a cool spot. So I did build this on stream. It took forever. I think it was like a 5-hour stream is how long how it took me. Because I had to plant all these nearly manually. I had to plant all these I think they're called beetroots. with copy and paste and copy and paste alone. Because you can't, like, world editing shit like that in is very difficult. It just wouldn't let me do it. So I had to light everything manually, and it was a fucking awful thing. But we have these, like, little, what would you say these things are called? Hot springs. Hot springs, that's the word. So if you look inside, you can see the amount of heat radiating in here. And just looking at this, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Just looking at this gives me chills. This would be so fucking, not only humid, but just comfy. Because I don't know if you guys and gals have ever, like, went outside when it, like, either the grass was just cut, or it's like the fresh dew of the morning where it's that smell that you want your lungs to be filled with all the time. That's what this place is like, in my mind. It is this very good smelling, very, like, just very natural, area with just all the forms of life, including fucking hot springs. And it doesn't end there. Because if we head along further, and I'm not going to show you every hot spring, but if we go along further, we'll head to the fish breeding ground, which is the purpose of this. Now, I have a lot of things with my AI turned off, so any amount of fish in here will be completely ruined, and you'll see that over there when they're fucked up. But, can I get a chiller song? Jesus Christ. Together, please. Thank you. But this is like our little, like, breeding ground, you know? And we'll, the people here of Aeanoth Kingdom, what they do is they have this food source that's completely protected by anything. Right? Temperature, fucking weather, fucking disaster, all that shit, completely protected. Earthquakes would fuck this place up, let's be honest, but this place is safer than most, right? They have their own food sources, and they're also cultivating it, right? And if we come over here, we can see some of the fish, hopefully. Let me see. Yeah, we have some of the fish, and the AI is a little fucked. Because it's underground, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. But yeah, this place is really cool. I love how thematic this place is. I love how warm it makes me feel. I love how it, like, it invokes emotional feelings, this place. It just does. Now we come into this little area here. We have a little hidden area. Let me just turn off my fly. We have a little hidden area through the thicket of kelp. And then we come into a little cave. Now this cave leads to a place that isn't finished. But just to give you the vibe of it, I'll show you. And I think this is, yeah, this is all filled in. Wait. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I apologize for getting so distracted. There we go. So yeah, it leads to this, like, little cave here. And this actually has a few purposes, even though it's not done. Because I've been distracted on other things, and I haven't thought, like, perfectly on what I wanted to do here. But this could be many things. Imagine a world where your kingdom has been overrun, right? Civilians, your kingdom, not Aeanoth Kingdom, but civilians are being murdered and raped and slaughtered, and, you know, places being plundered. What if you had a place so secret that no sane army, no sane person would even think that a kingdom would hide themselves underwater in an underground cave? Now you may think, Jim, how is there any oxygen in here? Well, I thought about that too. And I believe that I have a little hole that leads up. Let me just see if I find it. I don't. Where did it go? I was supposed to have a hole that leads up through the mountain. Through the mountain that leads all the way up here. And it comes out, and then that's where you get your oxygen. Now, it's not great oxygen, and it'll probably be supremely hypoxic. But but it's not, you know, being raped and pillaged. I'm sure they can survive it. I'm sure they'll figure it out. And you put enough holes in there, I'm sure it'll, like, the air will flow, right? But yeah, that's the purpose in my mind for this area. It's underwater, it's underground, it's hidden. It's also really defensible, but because of a fatal funnel again. And it's got all the food. And also you can kind of see like the water running in and out. Honestly, this waterway should go to this lake. I'm gonna make a mental note of that, and I'm gonna do that because, you know, it'd be cool. And also, this water may seem infinite. That's because it is. Anyway. We have a little like mansion over there. I'm not going to show you that. But it's a cool mansion. Coming up to the castle gates, we have another one of these, you know, our little shoot downs, arrow slits, some more flags, and our portcullis. Just a cool little wall design here. Pretty happy the way this worked out. And then we have our main, you know, main gate. Our main actual door gate. This gate is not my design. Trixie Blocks designed this. But everything past that, and I'm going to label some statues after, but everything past that, my design. So we come in here, we actually have some fucking people now, because I did have to do some redesigning here. Let me go ahead and turn off my my night vision, just so you can get the vibe. Fucking beat receipts. So yeah, we have our like main red carpet walkway. We have some of the King's Guard here just ready and waiting. We have our pillars to keep the place standing, which look really fucking sick, by the way. This place is really cool. This is, I think this whole design of this building is completely from my brain, with loose inspiration from Whitestone. I'd say it's a 2 out of 10. For inspiration's sake. Let's get... No. Bloom? Sure. So yeah, we have a double gate here, and then we come in here to our like main throne room. Now, every statue here is not my design. Even though I redesigned some of it, it's still not my design. These are Trixie Blocks. This is something off of Google. That's something off of Google. I don't know who made it. I'm sorry. But it wasn't me. But yeah, we have our King's Guard. They're all set up. And then we're supposed to have the king, but the king isn't here. But yeah, very, very beautiful design here. Very pleased the way this whole thing looks. This kingdom is pretty fucking sick. Now, if we just go ahead and do that, we have, as I look for another song, because these bastards, we have the tomb. So, this is like the more fleshed out background area, and I'm gonna have to turn on night vision again, but I'll let you get the vibe. This is how it's supposed to look. But being that Aeanoth Kingdom is one of the more fleshed out worlds, this has every tomb represents a family line. So king, daughter, son of the daughter, son of that person. Like, I think it's like 10 per people per tomb. I think it's 100 years. Let me just do that math real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20 tombs, 21 being for the main guy. It's supposed to be a 1,000-year rule. I think this is like only half of them. But if we come over here to our main guy, being Raymond Aeanoth. I knew it was one of the Aenoths. So he died, like, I think it's either 1,000 years ago or 500. The dates escape me. But he's the only one who doesn't have an actual tomb. Now, actual tomb, that is technically a tomb, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these. So yeah, we fleshed it out. It's fleshed out. There's fucking people dead, you know? And then that's the leader of this family. So, you know, there's a lot of dead people here, and I'll just show you. There's a lot of dead people here. Now, while this is, yes, there's a lot of copy and paste going on here, but it's just to represent the amount of fucking people who have went through this. Because the way it works, and I'll explain it to you in a better way. Raymond Aeanoth had 2 sons, and he split off into completely separate family lines, right? So Raymond Aeanoth is a founder of Aeanoth Kingdom. Then we have his son. I don't remember his son's name. I can pull it up. I have this data. Aeanoth Kingdom. Hold on. Aeanoth. Now I'm going to have to pull up a drive. Like, this document, which I'm not going to show on stream, is nuts. So, it was Queen Assel Aeanoth and King Raymond Aeanoth who ruled 1,000 years ago. And they had King Raymond II, which he was just named Raymond Aeanoth II, Olek Aeanoth, and they also had some other other royal lines, right? So this is Raymond II's place. I don't know if I put a name on it. No, I didn't. I just copy and pasted it. So yeah, this is Raymond II's tomb, and then I believe the 3rd tomb is dedicated to Olek. So they all have their own thing. Wait, no, I mixed it up. Sorry. The first tomb being over here, that's all like the main primary line, right? It's very confusing. It's hard to get my own head around it. But this is all like the main royal line. Then that tomb over there is Olek, and then this tomb is Olek's first son. If he had a son. He had Prince Obus, who was divorced to, we don't know. So yeah, that's the way the tomb works. And all these tombs, well, I didn't do it here because it's a lot of fucking around, because I only have so much space. I think I'm nearly at like the bedrock at the bottom. But they're all supposed to have all these tombs, which are supposed to be filled. And I also put jars in this one because I was feeling creative. But yeah, that is the tomb. Now that's just the first floor. The kingdom, I think this keep has like 3 floors. So we come over here to our staircase. We have a double staircase. It's just copied and pasted over there as well. Which is funny because I did that backwards. I actually pasted it when we're walking and now from over there. But this is a little cool staircase. It's fun. But then we come to our dining room, you know? Every good kingdom needs to have some crazy big fucking nice ass dining room. Now you may be thinking, because I said it multiple times during this stream, that this is outdated, right? That this design, you know, like, why aren't we using the modded tables and whatever these chairs? But actually, I wouldn't change this at all, even today. I think this is the pinnacle of a good design when it comes to tables. Because while, yes, tables like this look great, you know, they look fun. But The way this looks is too good. I don't think it can be paralleled. I think it just looks a lot just better. I think that's just a fact. And also these chairs. These chairs are ones that I built. I built these in Chisel and Bits, which is in mod. So yeah, that's the throne room. Also, my frames are fucked. Like, what is going on here? Hold on, let me just check this. 20 frames? What's going on? Let's drop the chunks. There we go, that's a little bit better. We also have some kitchens, which I don't know if these are the redesign or not. Okay, they're somewhat redesigned. They're still using the tables, but it's really clean, it's really nice. And there's just, there's 2 kitchens because, Jesus Christ, look how fucking big this place is. Then we come up to the 3rd floor. I was gonna say the 3rd and final floor, but there's actually one more secret floor involved. For the keen-eyed, you would already noticed it, if you were keeping count. We have some basic rooms. We have some more designed rooms. This is also like a fucking time capture thing, because like it's a part of me like getting lazy and a part of me wanting to redesign how these things looked. But just some bedrooms, you know. You always gotta have guest quarters. And then we just have a little eating area, very, very basic, very bland. We have our kitchen upstairs, which has been slightly redesigned. Ooh, I like that. That's nice. Oh, and the cake is nice too. So we have a kitchen up here. We have some libraries, of course. Every good kingdom needs to have a sauna. Like, come on. Come on. And if we head into here, we open up this, and then we just go and click that button right there. And we walk at a predetermined speed. We'll come out just in time, and it should close right behind us. I think it's more than fair for how long you can do it. But yeah, we have our little secret entryway to the war room, and also to the queen's and king's quarters. So we have our war room here, which is supposed to have a big ass map, but I was too lazy to go and do this again. And in fact, I did do it again over here, though. I'll show you that. But we have our little portal room here. In my mind, because this is a magical world, this place is enchanted the fuck. Like, can't cast spells in here. Need to have a predetermined, like, sight on the wards and shit. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on that isn't, like, spelled out for you, but I'm gonna spell it out. And then we have our quarters, which are beautifully designed, if I do say so myself. Very pleased the way this all turned out. This is not my design. Trixie Blocks once again. Why is that not connected? What the fuck? Anyway, Trixie Blocks design once again. But yeah, I'm very pleased the way this whole thing looks out. And you got your balcony here. Now, there's one thing I didn't show, which was the dance room down here. Or the gala room, or the ball room. It's just a big purple room. I don't know what to tell you. It's nice. It serves its purpose. It's nice to have big open spaces like that. But that is the keep. Now, there's a few things I didn't show you, like the secret entrance, but I'm going to show you the tower, and then we're going to go into the cave as the final thing, and we're going to call it there, right? But we'll head over to the keep, or sorry, to the tower, and the tower does not have a realistic entrance yet, so what I'll do is I'll just clip through the walls to right here where the entrance is supposed to be, but I just got lazy. So we have this, like, very interestingly designed tower lighting thing, just for support, you know? I think it looks cool. I think it's unique from anything else I built. I think the ribbing really helps, which is what I will call that. Don't look at it for too long, though, because you'll see issues with the symmetricalness, which is very annoying. But we come up to the first floor, which is a basic nothing in the floor. You know, kind of like, you know, this page is left blank for a reason, or intentionally left blank. Then we come into here, but just notice how fucking dark it was. We come into our little quarters area, because this is where Aeanoth's blades, plural? I don't know, there's an S involved. But this is where his chosen champions are harbored. So, what is that? 4, 8, 12, 16? 16 people? So 16 champions. And also it's rolling out, so it's doubled. Because night and day. Because the watch never ends. So, you know, there's Aeanoth's blade. This guy here is second in command. And then there's our map. There's our fucking map. Look at this beautifulness. Which is funny, because you can see how it was designed previously. If I were to press middle mouse on any of these, they would be re-updated. Because you can see, like, oh, this looks really different. Every press map, bam. It's completely fucking different. That's the shame with working with maps, is they don't auto-update for you. So you have to hold them. But, you know, well designed, very nice little, I guess I would call this detail work. Then we come up to our kitchen, because we don't really want the blades here leaving, you know? And then we have our actual, you know, we have our actual guys. So we have a lot of these guards, and basically the idea is these guys are watching along our whole border as far as their eye can see. And since they're on a vantage point, they can really see. And they're just keeping watch. And when shit breaks down, they will be able to engage them from this tower. Now, you might think, you know, distance of a longbow to shoot without, you know, height advantage is like 200 meters or something. But these guys are using special bows that allow them to shoot with light. But I really like this tower. And you can see there's a representation of the Aeanoth's flag right there. But this tower is amazing. I love this fucking tower. Hello, Zook. Hope you're doing well. It really, when I look down at, like, from here, I didn't notice how much it stands out, how almost oppressive it looks, but goddamn, it looks amazing. Anyway, for the last thing, because every good kingdom needs a good weakness, or a good secret, and this kingdom is no different. We come over here. We have her little secret entrance that is not hidden well enough. Work in progress. I might redesign how these things are placed in the future. But if we come over here, we have a little cave entrance. Now this cave entrance isn't completely defenseless. It's in Aeanoth's Blade's repertoire to you know, defend this. But if we come in, I need to leave my night vision on because you won't be able to see anything otherwise. We have our... Oh, you just stopped the audio a second, I paused. Thank you. So, we have our little, like, you know, we have a cave. And something I do need to note, as we look through here, is the way this cave was built was the first time I've ever built a cave in Minecraft with World Edit. So you can see, like, the seams and stuff, and also you can see World Edit artifacts. I've left this the same because this is the first one I've ever built. It was really nice. Very stoked. It's begun the adventure, but yeah, it's a nice little cave, and it leads into the keep. We also have a destroyed troll camp that hasn't been illustrated too well because I got lazy. And then we come over here, little secret entrance, and then we have our ice cave, which, you know, like, this ice cave, like, Breeze, you know, sprained ankle, broken neck, broken back. Like, imagine just, like, coming through here with a bunch of dudes and how many people are just gonna accidentally snap their shit. Also, I need to highlight how nice Snap's texture pack looks. This is not another photorealistic pack. Nap, for short. it's a paid-for pack. I paid real money for it. I bought it multiple times. Love the guys who are doing the great work that is the sector pack. But we come over to our rope bridge because every weakness needs to have a counter, and the counter is chopping off the rope bridge. Because if this rope bridge is gone, you're fucked. You're never getting enough wood out here to build something like that. You're just never. So we just have our little rope bridge here, and I think this is really cool, you know, because I can imagine a world where the archers of Aeanoth's blades could travel along the mountains and completely destroy any army member, soul member coming through unauthorized through this back door, which is what it is, and why I have illustrated it as so. One does not simply cross the backdoor bridge of Aeanoth Kingdom. But yeah, this is a drawbridge from Macaw's mod. I think it's Ropes and Bridges. I actually have it here somewhere, so let me just grab that real quick. Fences and walls, no. It's one of these fucking guys. It might be one of the unlisted tab ones, but it's from Macaw. And then we have... Oh, that, what you just heard there. That also alerts Aeanoth Blade. It's a redstone system that I haven't completed yet because it's too complicated. I will, but for right now, anybody who passes this, if, let's say, Aeanoth Blade is asleep, because he sleeps in here, this is gonna do something to wake him up. I don't know what yet, but it's gonna do something. And then we just, you know, everybody needs just a little bit more than just, you know, brawn. You need a little bit of fear, you know? This isn't a public place. This isn't a place general public of Aeanoth's Kingdom knows about. So you can be a little bit barbaric, you know, leave the corpses of your enemies just around. You know, and that's the furthest they got when they attacked. Oh, there's another one. I accidentally clicked those. Like, I completely forgot that they were there. But Aeanoth's Blade sleeps in here, and I can show you some of the work in progress redstone. Yeah. This is the, without a better term, keypad. But this is the lock, per se. And this is just hurt your brain complicated. Because while I haven't finished it yet, it's a lot. There's a lot going on here. It's a combination lock. That's the word that was escaping me. And also, I'm pretty sure that the yellow one is also like the door itself, so it keeps it flush, which is really cool. But yeah, that's the place where Aeanoth's Blade sleeps, the main defender. There's a hidden chest under the water. And if we come over to this destroyed camp, we now have a way in to Aeanoth's Kingdom. And then bam, we're inside. So yeah, this is the whole build. I'll just show you some of the stuff that's going on through the walls. Because there's a lot of going on. Some wasted space there. But yeah, this place is huge. Right? This place is fucking huge. You got everything, mind you, everything here was built by me. Past the trees and some other things I highlighted. All these mountains here, every bit of these mountains, and these mountains used to go all the way out to through here as well. These were all built with World Edit. Now, World isn't a walk in the park. You still have to play shit. You still have to make it look realistic. So, this place was crazy. I'm gonna be honest. It was fucking crazy. It's hard to build. I built these mountains 5 times. Not even kidding. These mountains here, I had to build them 5 times. One time, the first time, where I built something on the scale of what we're looking at now with these mountains, lost the save. Had to rebuild them. Okay, that's 2 now. Had to rebuild them a 3rd time when I when I pasted over this world, and then I had to rebuild them a 4th time when I did this shit. So 4 times. 4 times. Now I just want to show you guys some of the cool ass World Painter things that is super sick. The way World Painter places snow is awesome. I'm just gonna show you it. It's super cool. It just looks so fucking sick. Like, just look at that. If that doesn't give you a cozy feeling of just nice, I don't know what fucking will. I don't know what fucking will. It looks so awesome. But for those of you joining in who did not see this world before, there are many, many things. Over here is a whole build. All this shit's a whole build. There's a whole underground fucking city right here. All this shit's a whole build that is still work in progress. We have a vampire keep that is super awesome. We have mountains. We have plains. We have a wizard tower. We have the swamp that I literally built yesterday. We have a place where an old god is sitting. We have, you know, some other shit. We have a lot of stuff. And this is continent 1. 1! There's 2 of these things! I'm not kidding. I'm seriously not even kidding. Look at this shit. Look how much space there's here. It's another fucking continent, man. The amount of time I have been building on this area is a number in itself. I think I'm at 400 hours on this world, which doesn't include World Painter, which a lot of the world was built on. There is a statistics page. So 12 days, 0.80. So 13 days. That's 312. So we're coming up on 400 hours. My mistake. Coming up on 400 hours in this world. And the thing is this world, this was the first. This is the first out of the place where, well, this originated and this originated, which is 76 buildings. And that world in itself, I think, is also has like a stupid number of time. Let me go check that. Let me turn the music up. So I've spent a lot of time building on worlds like this. This is the 3rd out of the pack because technically, you know, we were, where the fuck? Oh, I'm at the Vampire Keep. Hell yeah. Look at that shot right there. Love that. Like, this is a whole nother world. This was all in creative, with World Genon. And these are the mountains that I had to rebuild, which was fucking nuts. There's a lot of shit. Dwarfed in comparison now. That's how it looks, or looked. But yeah, like, this place is crazy. You know, I've been building a long time. Built this whole thing by hand. And I never am gonna build anything with it, which is really sad, because it took a long time. But I came here for the statistics. Yeah. So if we were to add everything together, because everything from this world has been moved over, 20 days. So altogether, 1,000 hours between the worlds, nearly. 700 and 800, just 800, basically. So yeah, that is that, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot. That is a fucking lot. But wouldn't change it for the world. Wouldn't change it for the fucking world, I'll tell you that. But I hope you enjoyed. We are going to have more tours as long as the server is super dead. We will be playing Minecraft or doing some other shit. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.